Do you usually celebrate your birthday?
Well, yes, I am that kind of person who love to celebrate their birthdays. So most of the time on the occasion of my birthday, my mother always organize a party for me.
How did you celebrate your last birthday?
Well, I vividly remember on my last birthday, my mother organized a kitty party in which my relatives and friends visited, and after that I cut the cake and did lots of activities with my friends.
Okay. Is reading newspaper important?
Well, according to my point of view, reading newspaper is one of the best way to learn to know about what is happening around the earth, and we can easily get more and more knowledge what is happening around us by reading books, reading newspaper.
Let's move on to talk about the language. What language do you speak at home?
To be very honest, I love to speak English, Punjabi, and Hindi whenever I am home.
Okay, what is the best way to learn a foreign language?
According to my point of view, learning new languages is such a good way to communicate with the others, and there are multiple things by which I can easily learn new language. Like I can do practice more and more about this particular language, and know about the vocabulary and other things, so that I can easily use it on my regular basis.
Okay, what is your opinion about English as an international language?
Well, English is one of the language which is used by the people of multiple nations, and I believe that English is one of the language used by most of the citizens, so that they can easily communicate with each others. So I think should be a it should be an international language, so that people can easily communicate with others by learning one language rather than.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of having a one global language?
Well, if in the all the people speak same language, then they can easily communicate with each others rather than learning different languages. But on the other hand, if I talk about the negative sides, where it directly affects on the local culture and tradition of a religion.
Okay, now I'm going to give you a minute to prepare your answer. Here is a pencil and paper for you if you wish to make notes. And here's your topic. Describe a celebration that is important in your country, right? Yes, please.
Well, everyone love to celebrate the different occasions according to the situation, like birthday parties as well as many other marriage events. Here I would like to talk about a particular celebration which is quite important in my nation. That is none other than the festival of Diwali. It is the festival of lights, and this particular festival is celebrated in winter season. On this particular occasion, people do lots of decoration on their homes and cleaning their homes. They use the different things to decorate their homes, like they use different colors, curtains and many other things, so that they can decorate their homes and enjoy this particular festival. They most of the time, most of the Indian people celebrate this festival by distributing the sweets to others and exchanging gifts, and it is one of the festival which is celebrated every nook and corner of the India. There is the history of this particular festival is that it is related to the Hindu and Sikh religion. At that day, the at that day, the Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji returned from the villa of Gwalior by getting revenge for 52 kings. And after that, when he
Okay. Let's discuss further about the customs and traditions. How important do you think customs and traditions are for a country?
Well, according to my point of view, traditional and culture represent the background of a nation. So it is quite necessary for everyone to preserve it, so that we can easily protect our background, so that we can aware to the new generation about it.
Do you think that a country's customs and traditions are just as important to the younger people as the older people?
Could you repeat your question?
Do you think that a country's customs and traditions are just as important to younger people as older people?
Well, according to my point of view, it is important for both of them, and youngster as well as older wants the responsibility to protect to preserve a tradition and culture of a nation or a religion, so that we can easily aware the new generation about it.
Are there any traditions in your country that you would like to see disappear?
Well,
Okay, let's move on to talk about the international customs. What influence have cultures from other countries had on your country?
Well, in today's modern world, most of the people of my nation adopt the culture of international culture. Like nowadays, a large number of people now celebrate Christmas, which is a foreign festival. We can generally see that most of the Indian people now join Christian culture by following the Western ones.
Should people who immigrate to a new country keep the customs of their home country?
Well, according to my point of view, it depends on person to person. Most of the people love to follow their own tradition and culture, but some of them prefer to indulge themselves into those culture where they live.
Okay. Are movies, TV, and the internet making customs the same all over the world?
Well, in today's world, due to the development of globalization, the culture and traditions are promoting by televisions and other social media applications, and it directly impacts on everyone's life, and most of the people influence from the different cultures whenever they watch it on television and other social media applications.
Do you think this is a good or a bad thing?
Well, according to my point of view, globalization is such a good thing by which people can get more and more information regarding different cultures and traditions. They can it depends on person to person whether they follow the culture of some other countries or not.
Thank you. That's the end of your speaking test.